Yo, what up, y'all? Slow-mo is back again, slapping you with another video. Yo, today is a great day. Well, actually, Saturday was a great day. This isn't coming out that day. But Saturday in 7 Day was a great day. And why was it a great day, you say? Well, it was a great day because we finally got the confirmation, we finally got the announcement that Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the entire trilogy, Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3, are being remastered and coming out very, very soon. So that was awesome. I loved it. I know you loved it. Everyone loved it. It was awesome. It was great. Some people had some misgivings with what we found out. We'll get into that in a moment. They came out with the announcement on the Bioware blog, and to kind of quote part of that, for many months now, our team at Bioware has been hard at work updating the texture, shaders, models, effects, and technical features of 3 enormous games. Our goal was not to remake or reimagine the original games, but to modernize the experience so that fans and new players can experience the original work in its best form. Now, I'm loving that. I'm gonna get to some misgivings with what they said, but I'm still loving the fact that this is happening. They continued on to say it's been amazing to see the adventures of Commander Shepard take on new life in super sharp resolution, faster frame rates, and beautiful visual enhancements. So what we're getting here is the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and it will include single player, base content, and the DLC from the games. So all the games. I'm talking Lair of the Shadow Broker, the Arrival DLC, the Citadel DLC, all those great expansions that were just so high quality and all gonna be baked into this Legendary Edition. Now, the misgivings. Mass Effect 1 needs a little bit more than a remaster. And they said our goal was not to remake or reimagine the original games. That's fine. I don't want a reimagining because what they already had created didn't need to be reimagined. It was pretty daggone awesome from a story narrative perspective, from a character perspective, from dialogue, from plot points. All that stuff was great. It doesn't need to be reimagined. What does need work with Mass Effect 1 is the cover shooting. Cover shooting is not great. What does need work from Mass Effect 1 is the Mako. The Mako was awful. All of these things need more than just updated textures, shaders, models, and effects. They need to be modernized. And I know that with Mass Effect 1, that was their first time doing a cover shooter, so yeah, it makes sense that the controls weren't that tight and that they weren't that enjoyable, and that it improved with every Mass Effect game. Even with Andromeda. Andromeda combat is actually the best combat in Mass Effect, surprisingly. But every single Mass Effect had better combat than the previous one, so it makes sense. But think about that. Mass Effect 1 has the worst combat in your entire series, and it's a game that came out in 2007. It needs a little bit more love than just a remaster. Now, I'm not poo-pooing this entire effort. I'm not making that big a deal about it. I know there are some that are a little bit more upset about it than I am. I'm just happy that I'm going to be able to enjoy this game with the visual fidelity of a modern game in today's gaming scene. I'm just overjoyed by that. I'm also excited for the people who never actually got a chance to play Lair of the Shadow Broker or Citadel. Those DLCs that maybe they just didn't have the money at the time or didn't shell out to pay for that additional content, as well as the DLC characters like Kasumi, Zaid. Not so much that Prothean character, Javik, he kind of sucked, but everyone else was great. And so I'm excited for the people who are going to get a chance to experience that for the first time, as well as those gamers who really kind of missed the wave with Mass Effect. Now they don't have to try to understand the hype by playing the game through backwards compatibility when it doesn't really visually match up to games today. Now they're going to be able to see it as if it was modernized. That's going to be great. Also wanted to get into the fact that they announced something that we already kind of knew, which is that they are working on a new Mass Effect game. So from what they've said is a veteran team has been hard at work envisioning the next chapter of the Mass Effect universe. And this is coming from Casey Hudson, who runs the studio. We are in early stages on the project and can't say any more just yet, but we're looking forward to sharing our vision for where we'll be going next. So that's great. We're not probably going to see anything substantial from this new Mass Effect game for some years now. Definitely well after they're done with Dragon Age 4, and Dragon Age 4 is still in fairly early development, so this is probably even earlier development than that. So it's good to know it's coming. It's just that unfortunately we're probably not going to see it before, say, like 2024. But that's my video. Let me know what you guys think about this Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Are you getting it? Are you hyped for it? Have you never even played Mass Effect before and don't even know anything about it? Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit the dislike button if you didn't. It's all good. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content about Mass Effect in the future. Peace.